Oh. adjustments to lighten up while you're on the go. And never lose your today.
Uchia, how's it going? I'm doing alright, brother. I'm just chilling. Thought I'd vibe with some music and do some Feebas and Wailord hunting. How are you doing? It's been a long time since I've gotten a shiny. Far too long. I'm hoping we can wrap up some of these hunts pretty quickly. You hanging out doing any hunts yourself or what? That's chill, bro. I slept all day for my nap and just woke up. Dang. Oh, man. I've been trying to build up my, I mean, I've been doing so many things. I haven't really slept much today. I got off work this morning at 6 a.m. Went to go work out for like an hour. Got home. I went to sleep at 9 o'clock or so. After I ate breakfast. Pretty close to 9. And then when I woke up, we went to my grandma's birthday party. Jeez. And yeah, I ended up just getting home at like 9 o'clock at night. And then I was like, you know what, let's do some Feebas hunting. And I thought about just, you know, chilling and doing it while watching TV or something, or YouTube, but I was like, nah, I didn't stream much last weekend, so let's get a stream in. So I thought I'd just put on the music and chill. But thanks for stopping by, man. That's really awesome. I really appreciate it. Are you doing any hunting right now while you're hanging out, or what? Sounds like you've been busy. Heck yeah, I've been so busy. So I am trying to put on some weight, gain some muscle, so that's like been taking up all my work days. Generally, what I used to do was I'd try and play games and then stream on my weekends, and then on my weekdays I'd do my 12-hour shifts, and then I'd get home and I'd edit videos and go to bed. But now I'm like working out, and that's so tiring, and it takes up, and I'm trying to do 40 minutes to an hour, and that ends up like taking all my time in that day. So I really don't do anything on my work days at all. I just work out and work and sleep and eat, and that's my work days. And then, oh my gosh, there's no way those got away from me, bro. But it's good. I mean, I'm seeing some results. I'm putting on some weight, so I'm pretty happy with that. How's the music, by the way? Hopefully it's not too loud. It looks like it's a good sound. It looks like it's a good level, but I want to make sure. I'm just chilling out. thought I was sick with a stomach bug a while back when I first, but it turns out anxiety. Oh man, yeah, I was struggling with a lot of anxiety. I've been having anxiety like crazy, but honestly, kind of working out has helped out a bit with that. No shot that got away. I get anxious over all kinds of things though. Like, one of the things I'm getting anxious on is if I'm gonna have enough time to actually do all the Pokemon shiny hunts I want to do before they turn off Pokemon Home, and I make myself freak out about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have enough time. I can still hear it quiet. Good, good, good. I didn't want to turn it up too loud just in case, so I thought I'd leave it at this level. Dude, no way that got away. You can tell I'm out of practice because I keep missing all my freaking... they keep getting away from me. That's how you know if I've been doing a bunch of Feebas hunting or not, is if I constantly, like, miss the timing. I feel like it's really unforgiving though. The timing on these A presses is insanely fast. You do shiny hunting, right? You're just not doing it right now, Uchiha? Or what? Oh man. Double Carvanas. I'm wondering what we're gonna do. So I got a 25% chance of getting my target first phase, which means I have a 75% chance that I'm not. I do, just not right now. Yeah, I thought so. Do you hunt in old gen as well? Ooh, Wailord on screen, non-shiny though. Unfortunate. Still a bit sleepy. I get that. Usually I wake up and I just want to go right back to sleep. Especially this week after working out, like I'm so sore. I just lay in bed, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to call in so badly. But I can't be calling in. Diamond File, I want a shiny Chimchar really badly, nice. I was doing Chimchar for a while. I think I did like 1,000 soft resets, and then I stopped because I wanted to download the Shaman event. So I got the Shaman event on my files so that I can do Shaman hunting. And then I think after Shaman, I'll probably jump back to the starter, and then we'll do Manaphy. Or maybe we'll do Manaphy at the same time, you know, and see if we phase on any starters. Because I really need to make sure we knock out Manaphy before they close Pokemon Home. Which means I also have to do Jirachi. That'd be sick. Heck yeah. They're all the eggs I've got for Manaphy are 100% not only legit, but from copies of games that I got myself. So it's not like I duplicated eggs or anything. Like, that was really difficult to find the cartridges. I think I went through 6 Pokemon Ranger games before I found enough eggs, which I think I got 4 eggs right now. And then Jirachi is going to be a real pain in the butt. Deoxys is another one I need to do. It's Legends Week too. I should have probably done Mewtwo since it's Legends Week, but I didn't have it planned. It's not even on my bingo card. Do you not do the date thing so you can back to the old events, or do you need the tickets for them? What are you talking about? Date thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Date thing for, well, first off, for what Pokemon, and then secondly, in what games? Because I don't know. There's no way that got away, bro. That did? That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, that one got away too. That was my fault though, 100%. This game makes you, when you're fishing, like your fingers get so twitchy and you're like preparing to hit the A button, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's about to hit A, and it's just a waiting game, and like you're like, oh my gosh, I'm ready for it to hit A, and then you hit it too soon. Oh my gosh. I thought you could fool the old games with switching the dates, go back to the events, and get the event specific mons like you were there for real. I don't know anything about that. In GBA games, that doesn't really work. No. You can't change the date like that. You'd have to actually just get something that can, like an e-reader and things like that. You could do that for the GBA games, and then for the Gen 4 games, I haven't checked to see if it works. I assume it still does, but basically there's a fan-made DNS server that you have to jump through some hoops to connect to, and then when you connect to that server, you can just download all the items for those events. You can do it for Gen 5 as well, but I didn't really see anything super crazy on Gen 5 that I wanted to do. But I don't know anything about like date changing, more like the DS ones. Yeah. Ooh. What are we thinking? Are we gonna phase? So our goal is female Feebas in a Premier Ball. So we got a 50% chance that it'll be Carvana. We got a 50% chance that it'll be Feebas. And if it is Feebas, we got a 50% chance it'll be male, 50% chance it's female. So that makes it seem like we've got a 25% chance of it being our target. So y'all think we're gonna get the lucky 25%? Or do you think we're gonna hit the 75% chance on a phase? There's a shiny Jirachi event is why I say that. I do feel a shiny coming. I hope so. We've been racking up the numbers. Like right now, Feebas is at 5,160, and Wailord is at 4,364 encounters. So, like we have multiple hunts that are in a couple thousand range. So I'm hoping we cash in soon. I didn't know that they had no way that got away from me. I didn't know there was a shiny Jirachi event. What game is a shiny Jirachi event? Good lord, yeah. The Wailord one, we just passed 300 hours hunting. We have been hunting Wailord for 303 hours. And out of 300 hours, we barely have passed 4,300 encounters. Isn't that just mind-blowing to think about? And that's basically 3x hunting. So we've got 3 ruby games going for Wailord. Now, when you compare that to Feebas, we're 2x hunting it. So we got 2 games hunting Feebas. And we're only 26 hours in. 26 and a half hours in on Feebas. And we're already 5,000 encounters. So we're doing pretty good timing-wise on Feebas. The Wailord one hurts, though. Luckily, though, it's one of those games where you can kind of just chill and put it off to the side. And you don't really have to pay too much attention to it. So it's just like background hunting. There's no way. No shot both of those got away. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're all just chilling. It's just good vibes tonight. Easy going night. We're just going to do as many encounters as we can. As y'all can tell, we got 2 games going. We got Pokemon Ruby on the left, and it is hunting for the 1% Wailord. And then on the right, we got both of our English Sapphire games. Hunting for Feebas. Our goal is a female Feebas. If I get a male Feebas, we're gonna keep hunting. I'm being pretty particular about that one. I will keep the male Feebas as a Feebas and we'll just use it as the Feebas dex entry. But if we get female, that's gonna be awesome. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I was gonna do 2 GameCubes going instead of 2 Game Boys. So the bottom left right now, where you see the 2 Game Boys, is actually supposed to be a second GameCube. If you look, hold on. Yeah, if you look right here, this blue box is supposed to be another GameCube, but we've been having this really weird issue where my GameCube just freezes randomly. And I don't want to risk finding the shiny Wailord on that bottom game. There's no way that got away. Anyways, I don't want to find a shiny Wailord on that GameCube and then it freezes. That would be horrible. So I decided I'm just gonna focus on doing the Game Boys. Damn it, there's no way that got away as well. It's really tough, like, doing 2 hunts at the same time. You gotta kind of defocus your eyes so you can watch both of them at the same time, and then you just gotta go muscle memory and hit those buttons as soon as you see a text appear. And that is not easy. I don't even have 300 hours in Minecraft. Holy crap. I just checked the event thing and it said Ruby and Sapphire, but I could have sworn there was one in X and Y where it was a distribution event. I think there was a... I don't think you can do the date skipping thing on those newer generations, but I do know there was some kind of I think it was like the 15 or 20 year anniversary of Pokemon, and they gave out like a whole bunch of shiny Pokemon. Like I think there was Genesect, Jirachi, Celebi, Mew, Mewtwo, and just all of them. But I don't think it was in America. I think it was in like Korea and Japan or something. Unfortunately, that was when I had taken a break from Pokemon, so I was not aware of it. And even if I was still playing Pokemon at that time, I probably wasn't even shiny hunting, so I doubly missed that event. But yeah, the Wailord hunt is crazy, and thank you for saying God bless you, though. I really appreciate it. Sorry for sneezing on the mic. But it'll be a good night. We're just gonna keep adding to the counters. We're gonna see how far it takes us. Dude, come on, stop with all these not even a nibbles. I don't like that. Come on, game. I will say, one special thing about this hunt is something that most people are not aware of. And as y'all can see, if you look at the two games, you'll notice that they're both hunting on the same exact tile. They're not the same game. They're not the same file. They don't have dead batteries. But I managed to find a way that I can track Feebas on the same games. So both of these games have the same Feebas tile, which is incredible. So it makes hunting it twice as fast for me. And if you could do like 3x hunting or 4x hunting, then it'll make it even easier. But I can barely manage 2x hunting Feebas. Are you excited for Pokemon Legends Z? I am super excited for that for multiple reasons. One, that was during the time when I wasn't playing Pokemon, so I never experienced, what is that, Gen 6 I think? So it'll be super exciting to experience Generation 6 for the first time. Two, again, never really experienced Megas, so I'm excited to see what Megas are like and having them in the game and seeing what new Megas they add. And three, like, Legends Arceus was incredible. It was a great game. So I'm expecting that same quality in Legends, if not higher quality than that. And if they keep that level of quality, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be a great game. And I hope they eventually go through and do a Legends game for every other region, you know? Legends Celebi, Legends Mew, Legends Jirachi, bro. I was also thinking today, I want to make a little TikTok and YouTube shorts on it, but I'm gonna call it right now. Either Legends Z or Generation 10, they're gonna give my boy Shuckle an evolution. I think it's about time that Shuckle goes from being a meme Pokemon to being one of the greatest Pokemon in existence. And all it needs is an evolution. What about you, Ochi? Are you happy? Are you excited for it? By the way, if y'all are enjoying the stream, please hit that like button. It's a great way to support the stream and to help others come hang out as well. And if you're new here, hit the follow button. It's free. Great way to support the channel. Or subscribe too if you're watching on YouTube. Man, I would love a freaking Shuckle evolution. What? I would want it to stay Bug and Rock, though. I think that's a really cool typing, and I wanted to keep that typing. Evolution just needs to get, like, more HP and more physical attack. That's all they need to do with an evolution. And then you've got Shuckle, which can now use an Eviolite. And then you've got the offensive evolution, which will be a great Trick Room user. It'll probably become the best Trick Room user in the game. Man, hopefully Shuckle deserves it. I'm excited. I'm in the same boat as you. I never played that gen either. But oh man, I hate this, dude. On YouTube, they do this thing where, like, there's a little heart, for sure, looking excited to it. There's a little heart on the chat box, and that heart blocks, like, text. And I can't make it disappear. It's really frustrating. Super difficult to see. I've been debating if I should play Generation 6 before Legends Z to A comes out and, like, experience that game before I actually play Legends or not. The only issue is I don't have, like, a 3DS capture card, so I can't I can't really record me doing it. I don't really like the quality of me just taking my phone and recording the screen. That's not really something I like. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, like that. I don't like recording my screen with my phone that much. There's no way that right one got away, bro. I hit that button perfectly. It's black and white, isn't it? All my buddies that have played it say it was really good. No, 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 no. Legend Z to A is the one after that. I think it's X and Y. Because there was no there's no mega evolution in Generation 5. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, it is X and Y. Now that you say that, yeah. I hear they were good games, but their story was like really short or something like that. I don't know. I think a shiny Carvana would look so clean, bro. If I get shiny Carvana, I'm not gonna be upset, and I'm also gonna drop from from Super Rod to Old Rod, so I don't have to do multiple finger presses. The only thing is, I just really do not want to find a shiny Tentacool. Like, no, keep the Tentacool. That's the main reason why I decided to start with Super Rod instead of starting with Old Rod. Is that 15% chance of a Tentacool is just not for me. What do you think about Generation 10, Uchiha? What do you think, what region do you think they're gonna base it on? I'm really hoping we either go Australia, Brazil, or Egypt. I think those are the three places I would really want to focus on for a new gen. I haven't played either of those gens. Hold on, let me, alright. Hold on, let me finish this fish. Alright, cool, perfect. Haven't played either of those gens, played the crap out of Diamond, Pearl, Plat, but didn't play any more up until Sword and Shield and then Scarlet and Violet. You sound exactly like me, Uchiha. I played the crap out of Generation 1 with Pokemon Blue. I didn't even know Generation 2 was a game. I knew about Generation 2, but I didn't play it until Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So I played a lot of Generation 3 with Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire. I didn't ever get Emerald as a kid. I played a lot of Generation 4, and then I had started Generation 5 as a kid, but then some stuff happened and I wasn't really able to finish the game, and then I kind of just stopped playing Pokemon. And then next thing I know, Pokemon Go was coming out, and some friends told me about it, and I downloaded the game and I started getting back into Pokemon, and I played played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then Sword and Shield came out and started getting into competitive and watching YouTubers, and that's when I started getting into shiny hunting, and then Legends and Scarlet and Violet, and then just my obsession with Pokemon has grown even further since then. I really want to play Sun and Moon though. MC, what's going on? How you doing? Egypt would be freaking sick. Yeah, it would. I am a big fan of desert routes in Pokemon. I think their desert routes they do are just so cool. And they just have such a nice diversity of Pokemon. They're amazing. Doing well. I'm glad to hear it. How was your Pokemon Go? Did you do the Mega Lucario raids? Egypt would be awesome. I'm glad y'all are in agreement. Heck yeah. Or Canada. See, I just don't know enough about like many places. The reason why I pick each of the places I picked was just because I know Egypt is like very kind of more so based on deserts, and just about every game that has a desert route, the desert route is incredible. And then I picked Brazil because you got the rainforests in South America, and I think the rainforest would create an amazing opportunity for Pokemon, for a Pokemon habitat. And then Australia, just I feel like it's so wildlife centric. Like every time you hear Australia or anytime you think of Australia, you just think of wildlife, and that's why I picked those three. I don't really know much about any other places, but if there's some cool places in Canada, for sure. Chad might be cool. What is Chad? Chad. Chadwick, maybe? I'd also be down for like a ancient Greece themed region, you know? And then you give Phalanx this amazing evolution. That would be sick. A country in Africa? Ooh, okay. It's the one with the lake in it. I'm very geographically challenged, so I'd have to see it on a map to actually get an idea of it. I don't really know many countries. If it was Australia, they'd have giant bugs for sure. Giant bugs, a bunch of snakes. They'd probably introduce a male version of Kangaskhan, or they'd introduce an evolution for Kangaskhan. They'd actually probably introduce a pre-evo for Kangaskhan. I don't really think they'd do much else with Kangaskhan. I love a male variant though. What else could I see them do? Probably add a Pokemon for a Tasmanian Devil. maybe a, I mean, I know it's not really a bug, but like maybe like an evolution for Durant, since it's kind of like a giant ant. They'd probably have a regional variant of Beedrill. Because I think they've got like killer bees or killer wasps over there or something like that. I try to do freaking the Mega Lucario Community Day, but just I don't have anybody who's playing with me. I don't have enough people who actually play the game with me to do the raids with, right? And then on top of that, I was getting ready to go to work, and I saw a couple people who were doing the raids, and I kept trying to catch up to them. And what's up, Andre, by the way? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we are hunting shiny Feebas. Anyways, I kept seeing people who were starting raids, and I kept trying to get to them, and as every time, 3 times in a row, as soon as I got to the raid, they entered, and I was late to the raids every time by like 5-10 seconds, and that was just really frustrating. Give Vespiquen a mega? That would be sick. Yeah, Australia would be a great opportunity for them to make the bug type a really good type, and then introduce a whole lot of really strong bug type Pokemon. That'd be crazy cool. You know, freaking Australia is the one that turns it around for the bug types and takes them from being the worst to one of the best. Pogo killed remote raid with the only 5 raid passes a day. Hold on, let me finish this fishing and then I'll read. Andre, how you doing, buddy? You doing anything fun? You just chilling? I'm glad you. Oh my gosh, there's no way I missed that. I'm glad you stopped by. Hell yeah. We're just gonna chill tonight. We're chilling, talking, and we're gonna hunt for some shiny Feebas or a shiny Wailord. Pogo killed remote raid with only raid passes a day. I live in a small town, so not many people to do the in-person raids with. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, if you want to add me as a friend, you can, Hollow, and then if you want to do like remote raids, we can do some remote raids. I don't know if you want to get that invested into the game, right? To like take the gyms and get your coins every day so you can get a raid pass, and then do the raid pass, the remote raids with me every couple days or something. But if you want to, you're more than welcome to. Wish I could remotes. Yeah, I've been actually stocking up coins right now through the gyms just to see if I want to buy them. I'm trying to avoid spending more money in the game. Like, when I quit playing Pokemon a while ago, wow, I can't believe I failed both of those. When I stopped playing Pokemon Go, I stopped spending money. I usually try and stay away from phone games because they're just way too easy to spend money in. So I'm trying not to spend any money. And I'm really trying to take advantage of the gym thing, the 50 coins a day. Although my town is also pretty dead when it comes to Pokemon Go. Like, I just don't know how to meet these people who are playing Pokemon Go so it can actually raid with them is the problem. Wish I could afford raid passes. Dude, I wish they were the freaking price of a normal raid pass. It's ridiculous that they're double the price. Such a scam. But you know why they're double the price? Is because people still buy them. Heck, it'd be great. It'd be better if they dropped the price to 150 instead of 195. Build a free library stand and then turn it into a stop. Yeah, I have a gym right down the road that usually doesn't get taken from me every couple days, but I haven't played Pogo since the Halloween event. Yeah, it's a money grab so bad. Yeah. It really is. It's crazy. I'm just waiting for the day that we see that purple Wailord come across screen, man. And I still want it to be that game rather than these two, because this one up there is my extra rare ruby. Or my extra lucky one. It's my extra lucky ruby file. And I want to prove it by getting the shiny Wailord on this game. Well, they upped the price on coins too, which is crazy as well, because if you aren't in a bigger town or city, then you're kind of just SOL. Yeah. I didn't even know that they did that. I remember back in the day they used to talk about like the scams of how they were testing by creating different deals for different people. Just to kind of test what they could get you individually to buy. So you might get better deals than somebody else to try and incentivize you to buy. I remember reading about that at one point. I don't know if they reversed that. I mean, I highly doubt they did. They probably still do it, but... Dude, there's no way that did a pump fake on me right there. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying. We're just chilling, we're just vibing, chatting, listening to some music, and fishing for Feebas while we bunny hop on water for Wailord. If you're enjoying, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. And if you're on YouTube, like the stream. I'd greatly appreciate it. That's a great way to help more people find the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. But we're gonna keep chilling. We're hoping for something shiny tonight. It's been too long since we found anything shiny, and I think we built up enough luck that we need to cash in. There we go. If you buy coins on the website, though, it's always cheaper than the actual in-game store. Probably because they try and incentivize people to not let Apple get any of the money. That's crazy. I should check that out. I wonder how much cheaper it is. Because they want 100% profits, not share with Apple. I gotta sneeze again. I can feel it, it's right there. Oh man, you hate that feeling? You know that feeling where like you feel like you gotta sneeze and it's just right there on the tip of like your nose and then it just goes away? Look at the light, yeah. Oh man. I wonder why looking at the light or the sun makes you sneeze. I don't know. Man, this morning when I was working out, I freaking hurt my neck doing like squats and resting the bar right here on the back of my neck. And now just, it was either from working out or it's just from the way I slept on it, but now, oh dude, I feel like if I turn my neck too far, it's just gonna break. It's awful. Dude, I'm photosensitive, so I always sneeze when I look at lights. Interesting. Oh, man. Ask ChatGPT. That's actually a good idea. I wonder what ChatGPT would say. I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm having to use my phone to record the Game Boys, but I'll do that later. I'll report back on tomorrow's stream. There we go. Perfect. What do you think the starters are going to be for Gen Z to A? Alright, starters. Chikorita. First off. I feel like Chikorita is going to be the grass starter. The water starter. Am I crazy for saying Piplup? No, actually, I want Sobble to be the starter because I don't really like Sobble. And I want there to be a new evolution that maybe makes it look a little more cool. So, Chikorita for grass, Sobble for water, and then for the fire type... I think maybe the fire type, either Emboar or Chimchar. And the only reason why I picked those two is I would really want to change the typing because we have so many fire fighting type starters that we can change one of them to be a different fire type starter with a new evolution. Maybe turn one of them to be fire dark or even just pure fire. What else could you do? Heck, make one of them fire steel. That would be incredible. You think Piplup Hollow? Yeah, that would be a good one. I thought about giving like Empoleon a different type combination than steel water, but then I was like, you know, I don't like Sobble. Like Sobble and Quaxley are my two least favorite water starters right now. Then I'd like to see them both get different water evolutions. Sobble's by far my least favorite. What's up, Abyssal? How you doing? Sorry, let me do this fishing encounter real fast. Alright. Sorry I'm late, I had family things. No worries, no need to apologize. I appreciate you even coming in. You know, that means a lot that you stopped by. I hope everything's okay with the family though. Family is number one. Score Bunny. I love Cinderace and Score Bunny. I think it's adorable. Although a fire dark type Cinderace would be kind of cool. Or fire rock type Cinderace would be cool too. You know, you kind of give it like a rocky exterior. I could also see it getting Blaziken's speed boost ability if you do Score Bunny. But I think for sure Chikorita needs to be the grass one, because I think Meganium has just been struggling so much since it came out, and I feel like every time I talk to people about Generation 2, so many people say they love Chikorita. I would love to see Meganium get something, you know, give it some spotlight, make it just much better, you know, maybe give it like an evolution. It doesn't really have to need a different type change, although let me be honest for a second, how sick would it be if Legend Z to A came out with a Meganium and the flower was fire? Like it had a ring of, it had like a fire flower around it and it was fire grass type. Tell me that wouldn't be amazing. And then you just give it a massive special attack stat. I think that would be an incredible evolution, you know? Had to get together for birthday? That's awesome, Kingjar. We actually had the same today. My grandma, we were celebrating her birthday today, so we did that. Happy birthday to whoever in the family it was. I hope y'all had a blast with that. All right, let me finish this and then I'll get caught up on chat real fast. All right. Genetic basis. The photo sneeze reflex is believed to be inherited genetically. It is estimated that 18 to 35% of the population experiences this reflex, indicating possible autosomal dominant trait. Nice. You got it. So what you're saying is if you sneeze at the light, there's a good chance that it's probably just because somebody else, your grampy also sneezed from it looking at the light. What about a non-grass starter dual type with poison? I don't know which would work, but it would be cool to think. What do you mean, Abyssal? Like either a fire poison or a water poison type starter? Instead of like Bulbasaur I mean, that would be kind of cool for sure if you do water poison. I think that's a pretty unique type, right? I feel like that could potentially be a very strong special attacker. I feel like if you combine water or fire with poison, it would be, in my mind, it'd be a very strong special attacking type combo, and you just want to give it like a really good special attack stat. Yeah, fire, water, and poison. There are several theories about why this reflex may have evolved. One hypothesis suggests sneezing in response to bright light expel nasal irritants more effectively when emerging. More likely encounter airborne particles. Really? Interesting. Snivy, Piplup, and Scorbunny. They would also fit the French theme with Snivy's evolution, having this French... Oh yeah, I guess Gen X and Y are based on France, right? So I guess that would make sense. I wasn't even thinking about that. I didn't even know about that. I was just sitting here like, hey, let's just pick some Pokemon that I really want to see get better. French royal theme, Empoleon is Napoleon. That's funny. And Scorbunny, not as solid for me, but soccer. Yeah. That's some good thought processes there. Do you like to use cheats? Not really, Archive. Why do you ask? There's no way that got away. Save so much time? Yeah, but that's that kind of defeats the purpose of doing it in the first place. See, when you cheat in a Pokemon, sure, you've got it, but I mean, it's not really special and you don't really care about it. Every shiny Pokemon that I've got, I enjoy it and it means something to me. And I enjoy the journey to getting it, so I don't really want to cheat to get it, and I'm not really worried about speeding it up. To be honest, if I wanted to hunt these things faster, I'd just go to Gen 8 or Gen 9, and I'd just hunt them in those gens. I specifically chose these because I wanted to enjoy these hunts and do them this way. But hey, I don't mind. I mean, if you want to cheat them in, that's your prerogative. I also plan to take these Pokemon to competitive events in a year or so when Generation 10 comes out, and I plan to hunt. I plan to use these Pokemon to actually try and win tournaments and go to the Pokemon Championships. So that's another reason why I don't want to cheat in any of these Pokemon either. Maybe Fennekin for fire, poison, or Froakie. Froakie would be an incredible pick. A water poison frog is an incredible idea. Would they know if you use cheats to get Pokemon? They do have anti-cheat systems, and they do check your Pokemon, yes. So they would know. And also, what if you assume that they don't? Let's assume that they don't, and I go in there, and anything comes out, and they do check. I'd rather just be completely free. I'd rather be completely safe and not have to worry about that at all. And again, there's a little bit of pride in this hunt for me. Being able to say I went through the process to hunt these Pokemon. I went through the process to hunt this shiny Wailord, which most people just look at it like, oh man, it's just a Wailord. There's nothing crazy about that. But I can say I did the 1% hunt. Only 5 other people caught it legitimately, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way to, or sorry, 4 other people caught it legitimately and have documented it, and I'm on my way to being the 5th one right now. In the world. That's just an incredible thing to be able to say. Personally, you enjoy the challenge. I agree. I've heard a lot of talk about Chikorita though, actually. I'm telling you, like, I feel like Chikorita is gonna get... I think after all the glow up that some of those old gen Pokemon got, you know, with Girafarig from Gen 2 and Skitty's evolution, Delcatty getting the stat bump, and Dunsparce getting an evolution, Primeape getting an evolution, all that good stuff. I think they're gonna keep looking to do that some more. And one, I hope Shuckle gets an evolution. I really hope, you know, Meganium gets a new evolution. Like, I hope it's one of the starter picks for the upcoming games. I'm actually torn if I even want to look at the trailers or if I just want to be completely surprised and just go in there and have no idea. Fennekin could go more into the witch angle, and poison frogs are a real thing, and Sobble could go closer to Komodo. Yeah, I know there's poisonous frogs, like there's like the rainbow colored frogs or whatever, or the really bright colored frogs that are poisonous. But that's exactly what I was thinking that would be so cool, because I feel like that fits it. Poison Fennekin would work for sure. Like, I agree with that. I could see the idea of that. I just honestly, when I was thinking about that, that's one of the Pokemon that I'm like, man, I would love for it to have 3 types, because I feel like I look at Fennekin and I'm like, why isn't it part grass? You know, at that point, like, Fennekin could be grass, fire, poison, and psychic all mixed together in my mind. Poison dart frogs are what you're talking about? There you go. I've always wanted a pincer Evo or pre-evolution. I am not a big fan of pre-evolutions. I'll be honest, I don't like pre-evolutions at all. I feel like they don't do anything for the Pokemon itself. Like, what do? They don't give the evolution any stat bump. They don't really make them any stronger, you know? At least when you give an evolution to an existing Pokemon, then you can say, well, now I can hold the Eviolite and be stronger that way. But I'm a big fan of, like, it's got to be an evolution. I need evolutions. I would love a Pinsir evolution. I'd love a Heracross evolution. Zangoose and Seviper would be another cool ones to get evolutions. I agree. Retroactive pre-evolutions aren't really a good thing. I'm glad you agree. Thank you. I just don't really care much for them. And baby Pokemon, I'm also not a fan of. I know a lot of people like them and they look adorable, but I'm just like, Mime Jr. doesn't do it for me. I don't really care about Mime Jr. Cleffa, don't really care about Cleffa. Pichu is adorable, but it does nothing for me. You know? Especially baby Pokemon. Yep. Like, what is the point of them? Munchlax is probably the only baby Pokemon that makes sense, and that's just the only reason why Munchlax makes sense is because it's really crazy idea to think that an egg hatches and a giant Snorlax comes out of it. That's the only reason why Munchlax makes sense. But like, Jigglypuff didn't need Igglybuff. It doesn't need Igglybuff. Clefairy doesn't need Cleffa. It does nothing. Pichu, again, it's just adorable, but there's some good TV shows over it, like the that one little mini movie in the city where they have like the little city jungle playscape thing. That was pretty cool. It complicates breeding for baby Pokemon can't too. Baby Pokemon can't breed, right? Yeah. Exactly. Now, I think if I'm being honest, if baby Pokemon had started, like if that's how you find them in the wilds, like you found a wild Cleffa and then it evolved into Clefairy, that would be okay. That would make much more sense to me, and I would have been alright with that. But to have Clefairy first and then you introduce Cleffa after that, it just totally ruins it for me. You know? Man. But the Teddy Ursa evolution, Ursa ring, absolutely incredible. I think they did really good with that. Or Ursa Luna, I mean, sorry, not Ursa ring. I'm curious how good Ursa ring is now, if you, since you can give it Eviolite. I haven't seen anybody try that at all. Toxel is the newest baby Pokemon, and it is in the wild, but a new baby Pokemon just makes you ask why. Yeah. I forgot about Toxel. I didn't even realize it counts as a baby Pokemon. I guess it makes sense because you look at it and it's got like the diaper on it, but I didn't even think about Toxel as a baby Pokemon. Oh my gosh, my neck still hurts so bad. Just make it a normal Pokemon. There you go. Yeah, like get rid of the whole baby Pokemon idea and just call it a Pokemon, a base evolution, a base form. There's no way that got away. Oh my gosh, they both got away from me. That's ridiculous. I really hope that it doesn't generate a Pokemon until right here when it says a Pokemon's on the hook. Because otherwise, there's a good chance I probably already missed a shiny. $5,300 encounters, by the way. We've done almost 300 encounters tonight. Oh my gosh. Dude, alright. So on my Game Boys, like I love playing on the Game Boys, but the colors are just so washed out. And when I put them on these DS's, it's so clear. I'm loving it. Like I'm fishing for Feebas on my Game Boys, and I really struggle to tell the difference between a normal colored Feebas and a purple Feebas. But on this game, I can clearly see it's not purple. And the Carvana's colors just stick out so much. They're so vibrant. I love it. By the way, I had the pink pineapple with my family. It was so good. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna start, I think we're gonna do maybe like once a month or something. I'm gonna just get some different types of fruit and we're gonna try them on stream. I think you've convinced me to do that. And we'll probably make a little short YouTube video on it. And we'll just talk about them. And try them out. I don't even know if anybody's interested in it. There's probably not many people who are gonna watch it at all. But I just want to give it a try. Anyways, I'm kind of split on it for real. I think it makes sense to give some of the Pokies that didn't evolve or have and pre-evos and evolution so it gets to where it is now rather than like it said pop out fully grown. Yeah. And I sort of agree with you, Hollow. Like I was saying, that's why I agree with Munchlax. I think Munchlax makes sense as a baby evolution, but some of them are just, I think what I need to see is, I just want to see some kind of tangible benefit, you know? Like these baby evolution Pokemon were introduced, and I don't feel like any of these Pokemon got stronger, you know? They're still essentially just a basic Pokemon, or whatever they call it, like a base form, right? You know? Get some Starfruit. Okay, we'll get some Starfruit. I really want to see something happen with Kangaskhan though, because I actually really like Kangaskhan. I'd love to see an evolution for it, or like I said, a male variant to Kangaskhan. That would be interesting if they actually did that. Could you imagine if they had actually made it to where Marowak was the male and Kangaskhan was the female and Cubone was the baby? I'm hunting Nickit right now, by the way. Ooh, nice, Nickit. What are you hunting in? Sword and Shield? I remember I had a friend who was hunting for the evolution of Nickit in Sword and Shield. He found it stupid fast. Sword, nice. I'm guessing it's an exclusive to Sword. What is the evolution? Thievel, I think. Oh, it's also in Shield, really? Interesting. Do you think it's alright to do version exclusives? Are y'all okay with that? Or would you rather just one game? I think just one game would be much better. There's no way that got away from me. It's on Route 2. Yeah. That's the one... Ah, man, I don't know. Generation 8 routes didn't really do it for me. Those routes are also so bland, just like Generation 9. I don't even remember which route is which. I guess that's the one right in between the second city and the professor's house, right? By a lake, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's one. Nice. I'm glad I remembered. I was thinking actually for a while that you were talking about Route 1 between the first two cities, because that's where I hunted Wooloo, and I think you can find Snicket there as well. Or maybe, yeah, I think it's Snicket. This guy on YouTube, Weird Fruit Explorer, tries all kinds of unheard of fruits around the world. One that stands out to me is a fruit called cloudberries. Sounds awesome, but limited to certain places. Less common on Route 1 than it is on Route 2. Nice. Cloudberries sound amazing. I'm a big fan of fruit, Hollow Uchiha, so I love fruit, so... That's one of the reasons why we were talking last weekend, and I was like, you know what, I probably want to try a fruit channel, because I love fruit, and at my old job, when I used to work at a grocery store, we used to buy all kinds of fruit and try it, so I was like, you know, what if I just made a couple videos here and there where I just tried a bunch of fruit I'd never tried before, and you know. Maybe there might be 1 or 2 people out there who enjoy the reactions, and it might inspire them to try some as well. Ooh, both of those were really fast fishes. I like that. I love trying new things, especially if they're potentially yummy. Oh man, meat. I like yummy things. I'm not gonna say I love trying new things, but I love fruit. I love trying fruit. 5% on Route 1 and 15% on Route 2. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's much better odds. I don't know what I did with my freaking tea. We're gonna see what these are, and then we're gonna get my tea real fast. Alright, I'll be right back, everybody. Give me 30 seconds. We're gonna call stretch break. Oh, my neck. Oh, my legs. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. My legs are so sore. Ugh. I'm feeling bad. Tomorrow is gonna be my break from working out. Like, there's a part of me that's like, no, you shouldn't be taking any days off. You should go to the gym tomorrow. But oh my goodness, I think a rest day will be good. I'm still walking back and forth a lot, but it's not bad. I wish they still had things like white flute to make encounters, you know, encounter rates increased. I get that they focus more on illuminate and all that, but still, you know, it would be cool just to have more options. And could you imagine, like, having your white flute from Generation 3 that you just transferred up to each generation? I know you can't really transfer items from Pokemon Home, or Bank, but still. Oh man, that's what they should do. They should let you store items in Pokemon Home that you could transfer to other games. Fun fact, a tomato is a fruit, but I love tomatoes with salts. I've never really, like, eaten a tomato with salt on it. That's different. I have been eating more tomatoes lately, though. I've been having, like, some chicken sandwiches for lunches, and so I've been getting lettuce and tomato on those. So I've been eating some tomatoes, some tomatoes, some of them Tommy toes. I'm the ultimate tomato hater. It's so bad to me, but at least you enjoy it. Yeah, more tomatoes for Uchiha. I think you need a good tomato, Kingdra. Come on. Come to the south, I'll hook you up. Damn. Oh, man. I just found shiny Snicket. Nicket? I don't know how. That's awesome, Abyssal. Congratulations. Be sure to post a picture of it. I want to see it. I think it's silver, right? Or is that just the evolution? Pog? Yeah, big pogs. Big pogs. That's awesome. Ooh, a moon ball. Man, I really wish moon balls were in Gen 3. I'd love to catch a Teddy Ursa in a moon ball. You got it? Nice. Congratulations, Kingdra. Heck yeah. I'm gonna guess it's adamant natured. And it's also gonna have the rare or the recluse mark. I guess Jolly, I suppose. Jolly would be really good for it. Oh, any nature guesses, Uchiha? Uchiwa. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, bold nature. I have no idea what bold nature does, but hey. Watch it be like naive or some random nature. It's rash. Nice. I don't know what rash is either. I don't know what rash does. Oh. No way they both got away. Nice, there we go. Special attack up, special defense down, apparently. Okay. I guess that kind of meets Rash. I guess that kind of makes sense. You just think of them personality-wise? Yeah. Dude, no way those both got away from me. There's no way that got away. It's been 28 minutes since our last Wailord. Are you kidding me? That's horrible. I think that's by far the longest amount of time we've waited. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna change music real fast. Let's try this. Let's see how this is. Alright. Finally a Wailord on screen, everybody. Oh, okay, Uchiwa and Kingdra. And anybody else in the chat, I got a question for y'all. So one of the hunts that I'm starting in Generation 3 is the 1% Magneton in Emerald. Now this Magneton is level 26. And it's never been hunted before. Nobody's ever found the 1% Magneton in Gen 3. So what I need to know is, do y'all think I should I'm expecting to phase on Magnemite, okay? So keep in mind, I can find maybe a couple Magnemites in there. I'm expecting I'm probably going to find 2 Magnemites and then a Magneton. If I find at least 1 Magnemite, do you think I should use my target, the Magneton, for my playthrough and level it up and evolve it? And Ribbon Master it and transfer it up to current gen to evolve into a Magnezone? Or B, do you think since it's under leveled, I should not increase its level at all, keep it at level 26 so it's below level, so it's an under leveled Magneton, and just use one of my Magnemites for the playthrough? Because I'm targeting Magneton because it's a target for my Pokemon Fire Red DTQ. And I just want to know, like, do y'all think, wow, level 26 Magneton is pretty cool, keep it that level, don't raise its level anymore? Or do you think, no, it'd be even more special if you level it up and evolve it? What do y'all think? I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to get some other opinions as well. Maybe help me make a decision one way or the other. I think if you get the 1%, then you should use it for the playthrough. Oh, if it was me, I'd use it and trade it up. Yeah. Okay. You know what's funny is, for the longest time as a Pokemon fan, I've never really liked I never really liked hunting evolved Pokemon in the wild, because one of the things about Pokemon to me is I love not only going on an adventure with your Pokemon, but I also love leveling up and evolving them, right? I feel like that's part of the journey. And so I've always felt like catching evolved Pokemon in the wild is just kind of taking away from that experience. But now that I'm shiny hunting, I'm looking at like, hey, what's a rare Pokemon I can get? And I look and I see, ooh, I can find an underlevel Tentacruel. Ooh, I can find a level 5 Gyarados. I can find a level 1 Gyarados. That's incredible. And it's like, I can find an underlevel Magneton. I can find underleveled 1% Wailord. You know? And then there's just that level of rarity that makes me want to hunt them. I put the shiny Nickit in Discord. Ooh. Alright. Oh, let me take my phone off for just a second and then we'll take a look at it. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. That looks so incredible. I love the gray and the like blue. I really need to hunt that Pokemon. Yeah, that's always been a thing for me as well. I love leveling up and watching my Pokemon grow, but I do enjoy seeing people with rare Pokemon that are evolved before their Evo level. Makes it more rare. Yes. Yeah. This Wailord has a chance of being underleveled as well, because I think Wailmer evolves at level 40. So I can find it at 36, 37, 38, or 39. Which is pretty cool to think about. So I actually have a really good chance of it being underleveled. And then that's like this. See, that also is one of the issues I have with dragon type Pokemon for me. Prior to Applin, I always felt like you never get dragon type Pokemon until late game. And then they take forever to level up and evolve, and it really just takes away from the magic of getting those Pokemon, you know? Like, it's one thing that, yes, they're incredibly powerful Pokemon when they're fully evolved, but why don't you let them get them early at a low level so that they can actually go on a journey with those Pokemon and level them up throughout their playthrough? If you ever play Ultra Sun and Moon, there's a single-digit level Salamence you can get in the wild? I don't know. Really? No way. We need to look this up right now. Salamence. Wow, back to back on the same game? Okay, I'm loving that. Keep those Wailords coming. It's SOS only. Is that the chain thing where you gotta use the, like, the orb? Alright, what generation is that? Let's see. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Route 3, SOS only. Details. 1% rarity. It can come in from level 9 to 12. Let's see if anybody's gotten it. SOS Salamence Ultra Sun Shiny. Live shiny 1% Salamence after 200 SOS encounters. Shiny Salamence. Shiny Bagon. Bagon. Looks like 2 people have got it on YouTube. Have gotten the level. I mean, maybe they got 10 to 12 and not the level 9, but they still got that one. That's a great idea. So I'm planning in probably September, I'm going to buy a 3DS capture card, maybe even 2 of them, and they're just so expensive. And we'll do some Gen 6 and 7 shiny hunts. So we'll do SOS for the shiny Salamence as well. But I'll be honest, we've got our bingo card, so Salamence will be next year. I thought it was lower leveled. According to Cerebi, that's the only one. Let's see. 1% encounter rate, 9 to 12 on all of them. And that's the only thing you can do. But you can also do it in Sun and Moon as well. Yeah. It looks like one of the few places to find a wild Salamence, too. Let's see what happens if you get a Raid Den shiny level 75. Yeah. So that's really like the only wild encounters for Salamence is that gen, which would be really cool. I'm gonna hunt female Nidoran now. Nice. Once you get that female Nidoran again before I get a shiny. How many shinies can Kingdra find before I find one? The world may never know. Y'all remember those old Tootsie Pop commercials? 1, 2, 3, crunch. Hey, Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to a center of a Tootsie Pop? Well, let's find out. To be fair, my odds are just better with sandwiches, shiny charms, base odds. Yeah, very true. I used to try and lick the Tootsie Pop, but I always gave in a crunch to them too. You know what I used to do? I didn't really eat a lot of Tootsie Pops, but I used to get the Dum Dums, and I used to use my teeth and pull the Dum Dum off the stick. And then I just suck on it with like just a lollipop without the stick. I feel like all that pulling on my teeth probably did some bad for my teeth, but I didn't do it too often, so I think we're alright. Time to do Pokemon Go dailies. There you go. Did you do your did you do the Mega Lucario at all? When that was around, MC? I really wanted to do some Mega Lucario. I got a 4-star Mega Lucario that I got. The gum in those would be the flavor so quick. Oh, lose flavor so quick. Yeah, that's right. I had more Tootsie Pops than Dum Dums, but I like Dum Dums better. Yeah, me too. I like some of the flavors of Dum Dums. I feel like they had great flavors. Uh-oh. Why is my phone gone off? Is somebody calling me right now? At almost midnight? Who the heck calls me at midnight? Someone gifted me a ticket for the Lucario event, but I don't drive, so I can't go around raiding. Damn, that was really nice of them. Is it somebody you know, or just was somebody random? I did hear vibrating. Yeah, it was my phone, but I think it was probably a scam caller. Or somebody who accidentally butt dialed me. Random person from Hawaii. I need to get some friends that are gonna randomly gift me some stuff. Why is she calling me right now? Hold on. Wailord, nice. It didn't look purple, but maybe I'm off. No, it wasn't purple. By the way, everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun. We're all just chilling, hanging out, talking, and we're doing some hunting for some water Pokemon in Generation 3. If you enjoy and everything, please hit that subscribe button, and feel free to like the stream. That'd be a great help. I'd really appreciate it. We do all kinds of hunts, and I'm a big fan of Gen 3. Pinning gifts from different parts of the world gives scatterbugs with different kinds of Vivillons. Yes, I've actually got, I want to find a couple people in Japan so I can get the elegant Vivillon. That one, the meadow, and I forget what the third one is, but the elegant one looks so clean. I love that purple pattern. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to hunt an elegant shiny scatterbug, but I would need like a Japanese 3DS, wouldn't I? What's up?
So, you know how long? Oh, move that back.
Well, move it back.
You know, I've been in my room this whole freaking time.
Okay.
Working on stuff.
Sure.
So, I got the questions down for the master's program.
Okay.
And I've been working on trying to find some internships, right?
Okay.
Want to know something?
What?
There are no freaking internship applications open for spring of 2025 yet. So with Jane being like, oh, you only have 2 weeks max to find an internship for spring 2025, they're not even freaking out yet. They're not there.
Well, now, what do we learn?
So I just have been on my computer for like an hour for no reason. When I could be reading or going to sleep, because I apparently am still meeting with my friend tomorrow, and I really want to...
You should be happy that you're meeting your friend tomorrow.
Yes, but I'm tired.
Okay, well, you'll be alright. You're only gonna meet her for like an hour and a half.
And I work right after.
That'll be fine.
Well, I see.
Well, then go to bed.
No, because I gotta look and see if there are any... So, there are no internships posted on LinkedIn, so I need to look on Indeed.
Okay.
And we try to have some for when Jane's like...
Well, at least you're double checking.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go. I'm only missing Savannah. Does pinning them from routes work for that? Actually, I have no idea, Abyssal. I haven't even tried that. That's a good idea. With Mado or whatever. I did my first route one today, so I got my first Zygarde cell. I gotta ask, when you use the Zygarde cells to evolve Zygarde or whatever, or make it the bigger form, is that temporary? Or is that like a permanent thing? How does that work? Because I know in the mainline games, if it takes too much health, it drops to the smaller forms, but I'm guessing... honestly, my guess is that it's probably temporary. And it probably lasts like Mega Evolution for 12 hours or something, and then you're stuck having to hunt another 500 cells. I don't think I have Zygarde and Go, but I don't know. I got Diancie the other day, but man, my Diancie's like 70% on the IVs. It's really bad. Not a huge Pokemon Go player. Yeah, I keep going in and out of it, but I kind of got into it right now. Now that I got my shiny Melmetal, I've been just trying to play a bit. Plus, I play it with the girlfriend. It's good exercise. It's just really hot right now. Yeah, summertime is pretty hot. And that's a good reason to play it. Like, I can at least appreciate Pokemon Go really pushes the whole, like, while their monetization practices are really kind of scummy and I don't like it, I do appreciate how they push for you to exercise a lot and walk around and get outside. And I can also appreciate how they also really push safety, and if they track you going too fast, they basically shut that app down, like, completely. So they really push safety, at least in those aspects. So I can appreciate that. I would play more if I had a better phone. My POS phone dies every 10 minutes, even at 100%. That was my old iPhone. I remember I had 100% charge on my iPhone. I walked outside the house and I turned on Pokemon Go. This was when I was in Seattle. And I essentially walked 20 minutes and my phone had already hit like 30 to 20%. It was ridiculous how fast that thing died with Pokemon Go. I'm not even exaggerating. I swear it was 90 to 100% battery charge, and it died that fast. And then I went to the phone. And then I went to go get a new phone, and I lucked out, and they were like, "Oh wow, your phone overheated here," and then they just kind of like swapped it for free. I was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'll take that." I've gotten a hazardous weather warning multiple times at around 2 p.m. Go doesn't like my weather. Oh yeah, that's super hot weather. But and then I don't know. I've been playing a few more games on my phone than normal, but I try not to play too many because, again, I don't want to get sucked into spending a lot of money on my games. I already spend too much money buying like GameCubes and Game Boy games and all that, and I'm working to cut back on that right now. Actually, be right back. I'm gonna eat more pink pineapple. Oh, okay, rub it in even more. I hope you enjoy that pink pineapple. I think we've done over 400 encounters tonight alone. Great job, everybody. We've been blowing through this. I just want to say thank you all so much for showing up. Tonight I wasn't even feeling like it. I didn't post in the Discord or anything. I just kind of started streaming, and we've had a lot of people turn up today and hang out, so I really appreciate it. So thank you all so much for the support. We're not ending stream, don't worry. We're gonna continue going, but I just wanted to say thank y'all. By the way, if y'all want to join the Discord, I can drop a link for y'all so that y'all can join. We're always looking... I would love to get more people in Discord and get more people hanging out. We got another Wailord. No pressures though, but if y'all are interested, you're welcome to join. It's very bare bones. Don't think it's gonna be anything super crazy. I wonder if we can hit 4,400 Wailords. I think that's gonna be the goal. You'd like to join? Alright, give me just a second. Let me finish this fishing encounter, and then I will get a link for the Discord, and I'll post it. There we go. Discord. There you go. It's a small Discord. We're pretty quiet. We're working on building it up, so... Hell yeah. Welcome to the frickin' Discord, Uchiha. Hell yeah. Double Carvana. Man, am I tripping, or is, like, in my mind I have it that shiny Carvana is gonna be white and green. Am I tripping, or is that actually the colors that it's gonna be? Hey, thanks for joining, Uchiha. It's been great having you. Looking forward to doing more streams and hunts with you. We're 15 Wailords away from hitting 4,400. Little Feebas Carvana action. Toto PFP is sick. Hell yeah. I love it, dude. Toto is so amazing. I actually want to go back and rewatch some JJK. I've also been thinking about rewatching some Bleach because I'm loving Thousand Year Blood War. I haven't seen the newest season, but I want to go rewatch it. See some of them old fights. Because I keep seeing a lot of people posting things that I don't remember in the anime. Like, there's a lot of captains I don't remember from when I watched the anime. There's just a lot of stuff I'm not remembering, so I want to go back and watch that again. There's no way that got away. You watching any anime right now? What? What? Okay, good job. Not that active on Discord. I use it to talk with my buddies on Xbox and old friends from high school. But now that I'm in a group, I can see it from my PlayStation. Nice. Heck yeah. I know we have some people in the Discord, like I said, it's a small group and not many people are super active, but it's just something I want to start building up and get some people in the community hanging out here and there. You know, maybe one day I don't feel like streaming, but I just want to hang out, and then if y'all want to chat, we can, kind of thing. I don't know. We'll just see how things go. And then if y'all have anything y'all want to add to it, y'all let me know, and I'll try and research how to add it in. You know, maybe y'all want a server or like a little area for specific games. Bleach, it's one of my favorites of all time. I'm watching Tower of God right now and a couple 12-season anime episodes. I could not get into Tower of God, and I did watch Bleach a long time ago. Long time ago. I really like Bleach. The only thing, I say it all the time, the only thing I hated about Bleach was the filler. Filler anime, like the filler pissed me off so much in that one. But I loved Bleach. It's just been so long since I've seen it. So it'll be good to go back and rewatch it again. I haven't been watching a bunch of anime lately, especially not much of this new stuff. My all-time favorite has got to be Overlord, though. Overlord is the number one. It's just so good. And I miss a lot of the old anime that just were very long. You know, we got One Piece, which is wrapping up eventually. It's gonna come to an end probably in a few years, and that just sucks. I'll rewatch One Piece at some point too, and get caught up because I'm not caught up anymore. I hated the filler too, but when I rewatched, I watched the filler and it wasn't that bad, but I wouldn't watch it again. Yeah, that's what I did for Naruto, right? I watched the filler the first time, like I watched every episode for the first watch of Naruto, and then my second rewatch of Naruto, I just skipped the filler. The only filler I didn't skip for Naruto was the one that involved the Six Tails or whatever it was, because I feel like since it was the Six Tails, that should have been actual content, even though it was technically filler. But it just pisses me off in like Bleach, and when you're in the middle of a fight and then it just switches to like filler of some game show, you know? You got like Rukia and Ichigo talking and it's a game show, and that's just so frustrating, and it's like, no, you're not gonna do that mid-fight. I'm back, welcome back. I had high hopes for Black Clover. I started watching when it had 70 episodes and ended somewhere around time for 300. Yeah, Black Clover is one of those ones that was really good, but I mean, and I think it's for a lot of people too. For me, when I first started watching Black Clover, it was really hard for me to get into it because I'm not gonna lie, Asta was so freaking annoying. Oh my gosh. Two anime that had the most annoying protagonists, Black Clover and Blue Exorcist. Those protagonists were the most annoying characters ever. I tried rewatching Blue Exorcist and I dropped it again. I have to go try it again because, man, he just cries so much and it was so annoying. And then Black Clover, like Asta just was screaming constantly, and it's like, bro, stop. But then once I got past that, once he stopped screaming so much, then it got a lot better. Yeah, he grew on me as well. It was just a really rough start, and I feel like that start really just kind of screwed up its popularity and made it to where it didn't get the popularity it deserved to be able to go longer than it did currently. I really don't remember Blue Exorcist like that. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Yeah. It's just like the first couple episodes, you know? I was watching like the first couple, and then, you know, the dude was just like a crybaby, and he got his dad killed, and then he was being a crybaby, and it's just like, fuck, bro, like, golly, I don't like this guy at all. Why am I watching this? He's just aggravating. I just wanted to go into the anime and slap him around. But I know he gets better, right? He gets better, for sure. Which is a good thing. It's just that starting point. That new season came out recently. Are you talking new season for Blue Exorcist? Because I think they did some new seasons for it, but I haven't watched any of the new content. I watched Blue Exorcist way long time ago. I know they have also got a new season for Devil is a Part-Timer, which I love that anime, but I haven't watched the new season because I heard it was just not nearly as good. Which is kind of disappointing. What number are we at for Wailord? 4,387 Wailords. Time 305 hours and 14 minutes. I started to watch it, but I didn't remember anything. The new season for Devil is a Part-Timer was bad. Yeah, that really sucks to hear. I really enjoyed the first season as well. Yeah. See, I heard the new season for Shield Hero was kind of not good, which is disappointing, so I haven't watched that. I heard the same thing about Devil is a Part-Timer, so I haven't watched that. Those were both really unfortunate. Sorry I had to go to the store. I had returned. Welcome back, MC. Welcome back. Let's generate some shiny luck. Let's get it going. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first season too. Actually, you know, to be honest, I might just buy the manga for Devil is a Part-Timer and read it. If, you know. I enjoyed new season for Shield Hero. It was better than the Spirit Turtle season for sure. I was trying to watch the Spirit Turtle season, and like, I haven't finished it. It's just been kind of not very good. Season 4 is coming out later this year or next year. Season 4 for Shield Hero. I got a shiny, so shinies go fine, Titan. Thank you, King Jer. Thank you. Shinies to me. Barboach we found incredibly fast. Yeah, Shield Hero. I'm really excited to check out Kaiju number 8. because I read Kaiju number 8 when it was first coming out as a manga. I really liked it as a manga, so I'm hoping it's got a faithful adaptation. And I've kind of haven't been reading manga lately, so I'm not caught up with the story, but I'm hoping it's really good. Marshall is another one that I read as a manga when it was first coming out. Really funny manga. Like it's very literally, quite literally 100%, if you took One Punch Man and put him in Harry Potter, that's Marshall, and it's a 1-to-1. So I really like it, so I'm hoping I should watch that. I'm hoping it's gonna be good as well. Kaiju number 8 is good. Season 2 for Kaiju already confirmed. Have they finished season 1 yet? Yeah, season 1's complete. Okay, nice. I'll probably watch that. You know what else I've been enjoying? I'm an avid enjoyer of Goblin Slayer. That's a good one. I haven't watched Marshall, though. I'm gonna have to watch it. Absolutely, I think it's good. It's really just comedic relief more than anything. So don't go into it expecting like a super deep story. And just the more you watch it, you're gonna quite literally see it. It's a perfect description just to say you take One Punch Man and put him in Harry Potter. It's perfect description. How many generations have each game dark types? Oh, have early game dark types. Let's see. I'm not familiar enough with Generation 2. Generation 3, you can get Sableye. Generation 4, I don't. You can get Murkrow. Generation 5, I'm not very familiar with Generation 5. Never played Generation 6, never played Generation 7. Generation 8 is Nickets. Generation 9, I mean, technically you can get anything early game if you just run around far enough. Sounds cool though. I was kind of iffy about it when it dropped. Oh yeah, I liked the manga. You know what I am super excited for? Fire Force. Oh my goodness, that's such a good anime. I really cannot wait for the new seasons. Grimgar's not a bad anime, MC. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't finished watching it. I've tried watching it twice, and it's got like a really good story. It's just a little bit slow, and I just have been struggling with it. Plus the fact that it seems like it got cut off and it didn't like finish the story or anything was also kind of just made me stop wanting to watch it. But the little bits I did watch, I really liked it, so I'm gonna have to sit down and get it. It's funny that you say Grimgar, because you're the second person that's recommended Grimgar to me. It is slow, you gotta want that energy. Yeah. Gen 3 has Poochyena and Sableye. That's right, I forgot about Poochyena. How did I forget about Poochyena? I've got one on my freaking screen right now. Gen 5 had Purloin. Gen 7 is Alolan Rattata, Gen 8 Nickit and Galarian Zigzagoon, and Gen 9 is Houndour. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. So hyped for Fire Force. It's been way too long since the last season. Yes. I love Fire Force. Just the audio in Fire Force gets you so pumped. I've been thinking about rewatching Dragon Ball, at least Super and probably Z as well, but like since I've been working out and getting the pump, watching some Dragon Ball, dude, that just gets you so motivated to want to just like go pump some heavy weights and just get stupid big. Haven't heard of Grimgar. What's it about? It's a very realistic take on the idea of like an isekai. So like essentially there's 12 people who get teleported to some world. They have no memory of where they came from, why they're there, or anything like that. They get split into two parties, and then really it's just very realistic. They gotta struggle to survive, and they start with basically nothing, and they've gotta like struggle to pay for food and do adventures to collect coins and everything, and it's just a story about them, about if it was a lot more realistic to be an isekai rather than what a lot of anime portray. So there's a lot of like character building and story development there, rather than just a bunch of cool action and overpowered heroes and everything like that, because the people do get hurt, and I don't know if anybody dies. As far as I got to, nobody died yet. No spoilers yet though, if anybody has finished it yet. But yeah. TBZ abridged. Yeah, that's not too bad. The only issue aside from it being slow, Uchiha, is that I don't know how the anime goes, but I do know that they seem to not, it wasn't renewed for a second season. And I haven't checked to see if they've got a manga, because if they do, I might read the manga, because it does seem like it's a good story. It's just they didn't continue it, unless there's a good conclusion after season 1, which generally, to be honest, I don't think you can get a good story conclusion in just one season. DBZ abridged is kind of funny. Stop hitting me in the dick. I don't think I would count Sableye for early game. It's a version exclusive, and it's in the Cave of Origin in Gen 3. It's in Granite Cave. You can get it before the second gym. But it is version exclusive. You're right on that. And Murkrow is in Kanto in Gen 2. It might count for Gen 4, but that's still after the first gym. Yeah. Okay, so I guess when you're saying early game, you're meaning pre-Gym 1, Gym 1. I was just thinking like early game might be the first 2-3 gyms. Oh, you're right. I misread Serby. Yeah. I was just thinking Eterna Forest for Gen 4. Yeah. I don't know anything about. I never really played Silver and Gold and all that, so I don't know if there's any early games in there. Is there any early game dark types? I don't think so. Damn it, dude. I've been messing up on this way too much. Could work for Murkrow. It's a bit late. I don't know on that one. I mean, I guess a turn of Forest Murkrow is about the same as Sableye, right? Because you beat the first gym, and then you go do Valley Windworks, and then you can get to a turn of Forest and get your Murkrow. But that's basically the same exact thing as Sableye in Gen 3. So if you're not counting Sableye in Gen 3, then there's no point counting Murkrow. You played Original Silver so many times. I remember as a kid, the first experience I got with Generation 2 was the Entei movie. And I saw Totodile in there, and just the goofy little Totodile jump, and how it was like acting was so funny. And then it made me, when I got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I just always, I always would just constantly redo the personality test until I got to play as Totodile. And then I knew Generation 2 existed, but I didn't know that they made it a video game. I thought they only did Generation 2 as like an anime and the movies. So Generation 3 came out, I played Generation 3, and then a little bit later on, after I'd been playing Generation 3 for a while, my cousin had Silver, and I watched him do a playthrough on Silver. Didn't watch him do the whole playthrough, but I saw him just play a couple of times, and he was like... And I was mind blown. Like, he used to pick Cyndaquil all the time. Yeah, Murkrow's version exclusive, and I think the other one is Misdreavus. It's either Murkrow or Misdreavus, depending on what game you have. I started with Gen 3, but I saw the Entei movie as a kid too. It was confusing for learning generations at the time, right? Yeah. I need to go back and continue watching the Pokemon anime. I wonder if they've rotated Generation 2 back into the anime pool on the website. I'd watched all of Generation 1 plus the Orange Islands, and then I'd started Generation 2, and then they took it down, and they rotated it out, so now I gotta wait for him to come back. That's what I freaking hate. I can't just find one place that has all of them, right? It's, oh, you can go to Netflix and see like random fucking seasons, and then you can go to Hulu and find random freaking seasons, and then you can go to Pokemon.com, and it doesn't even have all the seasons. $5,500 Feebas, by the way. 4,389 Wailords. Lots of hentai ads. What do you got? Some where are you getting hentai ads at? I have most of the Pokemon movies physically. I think I'm only missing the Darude Sandstorm movie. I don't know if that one can be bought physically yet. I wonder. I don't know. They probably got it on like Amazon or something. Dude, I look. I haven't looked. It was mainly on Netflix. Yeah, I still haven't even seen that movie. I've only seen a couple of movies. I've seen the Darkrai movie. I've seen the Entei movie. I've seen the original one with Mewtwo and Mew, and I think that's it. I really like the Rise of Darkrai movie. Yeah, that one was pretty good. It's kind of a little cheesy though when like Darkrai, when Palkia and Dialga were fighting, and then it just was like yelling at them, and then they stopped and they went away. That was kind of cheesy to me. But other than that, it was a great movie. It's like, stop! In the little Darkrai voice. It's also kind of crazy that just the dream guy was able to intimidate both the being of time and the being of space. If you don't stop, I'm gonna give you nightmares. I want to watch the Jirachi movies because I'm not familiar at all with what Jirachi is, aside from, I guess it like grants wishes or something like that. The Deoxys movie would also be pretty cool to watch. I'm assuming there's a Rayquaza movie. Off topic, but I watched and played a lot of Bakugan as a kid. Is it just me, or is this left game not getting any Feebas? Am I tripping? Oh, sorry, top game. Top right. It's called Secrets of the Jungle. All Carvana. I'm eating Lay's spicy dill. Alright, that's 2 Carvana back to back. Surely I didn't mess it up somehow. I have some Bakugan still. Dude, Bakugan was so cool. I loved some of the designs. I just never, like, had anybody play with, and I never watched the show. Still Carvana. That's 3 Carvana in a row. I think something got messed up here. That's no good. Yeah, if I can find at least 1 Feebas on this left game, then it'll be good, and it'll show that it's still working. I've been also kind of worried because that top game it's been like a week now that I've had it like this, and the left game has not been raining at once at all. And I had assumed it was just because I was on the routes, and the weather doesn't change if you're on the route. But now, if I'm not finding any Feebas on this game, now I'm gonna be kind of worried that I have to resync my games together. I still have mine too. I don't know what to do with them either. Alright, that's what, 3 or 4 in a row? You know what? It was a great show that I watched as a kid, and I rewatched like a couple years ago, and it was incredible. The first Yu-Gi-Oh series. Like, holy crap, that thing was a banger. That was so good. Another Carvana. Alright, maybe we're just getting stupid unlucky. We're gonna pause the timer for a minute on Feebas. Bakugan, not pin 10. Alright. We're gonna do 3 more fishes. If I don't get any Feebas, then we're gonna know that it messed up. You haven't seen any Feebas on the top one? Okay. Alright, that's 1. 2 more. Two. Alright, last fish. That's really unfortunate. I've been wasting all this time. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh movie I watched on repeat. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. I watched on repeat as a kid, but it was like these little statue figures or something. It was so good. Okay. So, sorry everybody, it's gonna take a minute. I've just got to, I gotta do a couple things. You know what I can't wait for the next season of, too? The first Yu-Gi-Oh! Series is by far the best one. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen any of the other ones, but it was just so good. Alright. Two. Okay, what I need to do is get my little trading cord real fast. What is that? Oh, that's my peppermint wrapper. Oh. Oh my gosh, my legs. My legs! Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade my Metagross from that game over to my Fire Red game. And then I'm gonna go onto this Feebas game at the bottom right, and I'm gonna trade the Shiny Beldum off of that game onto this Fire Red as well. And then I'm going to resync both of my Sapphire games, and if I do it correctly, I will find Feebas on that same exact tile again. If I mess it up and I incorrectly sync the games, then Feebas will no longer be on that tile for either game, and I will have to rehunt the Feebas tile. Avatar. Avatar was a great series. Love Avatar. Toph is so amazing. Or Toph. Toph is amazing. Hope it works out well. Thank you. Everyone tells me Korra's good, but I just couldn't watch it. She isn't my boy Aang. That's with a lot of things, right? Like, I watched all of Naruto, absolutely loved it, and then I tried watching Boruto, and they just ruined Naruto. It was awful. I never saw the sequel series though. The Legend of Korra, I think, is the full name. Yeah, I don't have an opinion. Just didn't see it. Yeah, that's fine. And it is. You're right. It is Legend of Korra. I want to give it a chance sometime, but I don't want to buy a streaming service I won't use otherwise. Yeah, I get that. You know, it kind of sucks buying a streaming service to watch one show, and then they kind of hope that you forget to cancel it, kind of thing. Yes, save game. Maybe Hulu. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on Hulu. I think the original series is on Hulu as well, right? We watched ours on, like, my cousin bought the box set of of Avatar. So we just watched the box set. Alright. By the way, everybody, welcome to the stream and the dream. Sorry it's kind of slowed down for a second. We had some issues with the Feebas hunt. If you're new here, though, we're just chilling, we're vibing, we're hunting shiny Feebas, we're hunting the 1% Wailord. It'd be a huge help if you hit that like button and consider subscribing. If you're on YouTube, hit that follow button. They're all free ways, and they greatly help the stream. That's another Wailord. I'm just so excited. I feel like we're getting really close to getting that purple Wailord, and I'm gonna be so happy when we got it. Alright, where's my Beldum? There it is. The Macho Brace Beldum. I know you can't tell, but that's my shiny Beldum. That's on my Emerald. It's on my Emerald's DTQ. I transferred it over this Sapphire game so that I could EV train it, but then I started focusing on what do you call it? On Feebas, and I haven't been able to properly EV train it. And I've been EV training the rest of my Pokemon on this Fire Red game, so I decided let me just take this opportunity to transfer it over, and that's exactly what I've been doing. So alright, let's go ahead and save the game. There we go, saving. Turn this off. Alright. Ooh, 2 Wailords on screen. While I get this game going, I'll load up Fire Red so you guys can check it out. So I've been EV training a Rhydon and a Aggron for the tower, the Pokemon tower, to do 100 things. 100 wins in a row. And then we've got, look at this. We got my shiny Spinda. We got my shiny Barboach, Pond King. We got my shiny Anorith. We got my shiny Torkoal. Shiny Gardevoir. Female too. And then that's really about it. And then here's my shiny Beldum. And then we've also got this Metagross right here. How does the Feebas thing work? Right. So, what you do is you get 2 games. They have to be the same language, right? So they either have to be English or... Actually, it could be... basically, it can be any language together except for Japanese. So I could put like the UK GBA games with the US games or Australian GBA games with US, but I can't do any of those 3 with Japanese games. They all it has to be Japanese only. So once you do that, once you get your games, so in this case I've got 2 English USA Sapphire games that I'm going to be hunting on. I go do the trades. I go to the Pokemon Cable Trade Club, which I apologize, I know it's really hard for y'all to see. And then what you want to do is mix records. Oh, sorry, it's not the trade club. It's the one over, all the way to the right. So you mix records. And when you mix records, it makes the Feebas tile the same on all the games that you mix records for. So essentially what that means is you can mix records with up to 4 games and have 4 English games hunting Feebas. And while you may be thinking, I mean, fishing is kind of difficult in Ruby and Sapphire, why would I want to do that? The reason is because, first off, you can double how fast you find the Feebas tiles. So let's say you mix records, which is what you should do first, and then you go find the Feebas tile. What I do is I split them up. So I have one game starting at the bottom of the map, one game starting at the top of the map, and then I just fish on those tiles, and that one game at the bottom works its way upwards while that game at the top goes downwards. And then whichever one finds a Feebas tile to, I just move both of them to that same tile, and now they've got a Feebas on both tiles. And generally speaking, at least, this works. I don't know why the link broke here, but generally these things stay, like, you keep that tile until you link with a different game, and then it kind of breaks the record mixing. Now, I've also talked to other people who have done this, and they said that when the tile changes, it changes for both games and it'll go to the same tile. For me personally, I've never had the tiles change, as long as I didn't mix records or didn't trade with any other games. The tiles stayed in the same spot for like weeks at a time. So it's a random tile for any, but the same tile for different games. Random tile for area, but the same tile for different games. Right, so basically every game has 4 random tiles that it can be on, but when you mix records, you make those 4 tiles the same on every game that you mix records with, and as long as you don't mess up the mixing records, it'll keep those same tiles the same, and it'll follow the same process. But if you break that, then they'll go back to each game being different tiles. They'll rotate at different times, and they'll go to different areas. 6 shinies, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. They were incredible hunts. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna re-hunt the Gardevoir again one day. We are gonna hunt Gardevoir 4% this time, and then we're gonna beat Pokemon Ruby with just a shiny Gardevoir, nothing else. It's by far gonna be one of the hardest games ever. I don't think I ever got Feebas in Gen 3, so I didn't know until now. Yeah, I mean, only 4 tiles, and there's, what, 200 water tiles on there? That really sucks. Plus, it's not even... It's really easy to miss the tiles, right? Because every Feebas tile has a 1 in 16 chance of changing every single day. So whenever it becomes a new day, you have 1 in 16 chance that that tile changes. And then, if you find a Feebas tile, it's only a 50% chance of being Feebas. So, unless you're fully aware of it and actually, like, doing multiple fishing encounters on each tile, you could very easily get unlucky and pass over the tile because you might only fish once or twice, and you'll only find normal Pokemon there. That's one of the things I'm super excited to be able to share with in my YouTube video, is because I've never seen anybody use the mixing records to get the shiny. So I'll be excited to be able to use that to hopefully get more people to check it out. Okay, now's the moment of truth. The way I messed this up is if I didn't select the right game to be player 1, which I believe I did. I did everything I could to set the right game up to be player 1. So if I did, then this game should still have Feebas on this tile. Right there, Feebas. Okay, so now let's go check this game. And I accidentally put the games in backwards. So the bottom game now is the one that wasn't getting any Feebas today. So let's see if this one gets Feebas now, which it should. Alright, so that's Carvana. There we go. Feebas. Same tile. And I'm glad to see my game didn't mix up, so I was right. The only reason why the weather wasn't changing was because I was staying on the route. Pog. Heck yeah. Yeah, I accidentally put them in backwards, so now the game that what used to be on the bottom is now on the top. This Game Boy's dying, so let me swap it out real fast. Holy moly, my legs are so sore. I also gotta go to the restroom, everybody, so we're gonna do one more quick stretch break, and then we're gonna go in, and we're gonna get back to grinding for Feebas, so give me just a minute. Hey, that's 4,400 Wailords exactly. Good job, guys. Psh, high fives all around. Alright. So my favorite number is 4. And I would also go so far as to say my lucky number is 4. So while I do believe in my heart of hearts that I'm gonna get this shiny Wailord sometime between now and 4,999. I would love it if we get shiny Wailord at 4444. That would be incredible. That's a lot of encounters. Yeah, it is. The magic number, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and start up the timer again for Feebas. Imagine it pumps fakes me and I never get another Feebas on this tile. 3 Carvanas on one game, that kind of sucks. There we go. Feebas on both games. We're still good. I love that. I was honestly worried I was going to mess it up and have to search through all the tiles again. Because even with 2 games, it still takes a long time to go search all those tiles until you find a Feebas. You know? But I don't have to worry about it now. Now we just got to put in, like, we got to lock in and we got to get this shiny Feebas. Shiny female Feebas. Oh, okay, yeah. For everybody still in the chat, I got a question for y'all. Another question for y'all. I got a 4th copy of Pokemon Ruby. Now, this cartridge came to me broken, as I found out. It's missing one of the battery terminals. So I've replaced the battery twice, but it still reads that it's a dead battery. And unfortunately, I'm not skilled enough to replace the terminal. Basically, like, basically so when I say terminal, like, there's essentially like metal plates on the motherboard that you solder the, oh my gosh, my neck. So on these batteries, right here, you got a metal piece, and you got a metal piece right here, these little tabs. And you solder those tabs onto the metal plates on the motherboard, and that's essentially what gives them, what powers them from the battery. So with one of them broken, I don't have any way of fixing it because I'm not that skilled. So the game is going to constantly say the battery's dead, even though it's not actually dead. I haven't looked into anybody who might fix it, so I don't know if there's anybody who can fix it. But what I want y'all to know, or what I want y'all's opinion on, is do you think it's worth keeping that game, even though it's going to have the fixed RNG and always start at a 0 seed? And do you think it's worth still hunting on that game? Do you think I should try and find somebody to fix it? Or do you think I should just turn it around, sell it, and not use it at all for hunting? I'm kind of torn on it, to be honest. I don't know. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Generation 3, shiny hunting and what a fixed seed is, basically the easiest way to explain it is in Pokemon Emeralds and in Ruby and Sapphire, if you have a dead battery, the seed always starts at 0 every time you turn on the game, and then it increases like that. So it'll go 0, 1, 2, 3, and keep going up like that every single time you turn on the game. When you have a working battery on Ruby and Sapphire, it randomizes that seed. So when you turn on the game, it might start at 500 and then go down to 3 and then up to 600 or something like that. It randomly goes back and forth. And so why that's important is if you're playing on a dead battery, you can essentially predict your RNG, and say you find out your seed is shiny at 20 seconds, for example. Every single time you open up this game, let's say you're going to get a shiny Poochyena at 20 seconds into the game. Every time you open that game at 20 seconds, if you do your timing right, you're going to find that same exact shiny Poochyena every single time. Don't give up. Andre, buddy, what's going on? It's good to see you. How are you doing? I thought you ran off, bro. I didn't hear from you again. You just vanished. You Houdini'd. Did somebody say MG? RNG? Oh. Yeah, you've been doing some RNG manip, haven't you? Give me that, Ruby. You want to buy it? How much? I don't know. 50? 45? Somewhere around there. Maybe. Well, you let me know. We still need to hang out sometime. How have you been, though? You been doing alright? Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. I just worry because I hardly ever hear from you. Dude, my neck is killing me, bro.
Is it? Is it, bro?
You've been playing the First Descendant? No, I don't really want to play the First Descendant, to be honest. Because one of two things is going to happen. Since it's a live service game, it's either going to be bad and I'm not going to enjoy it, and there's no point in me playing it, or it's going to be good and then it's going to try and suck me in, and then it's going to be like Destiny all over again. And I don't want to get involved in another live service game like Destiny. I was streaming Gears Ultimate today. Ultimate. Oh, that's the remake of the first one, right? I'm so hyped for the new one. I hope it's really good.
New Gears?
I hope they can actually make it good.
Oh.
Yeah, we was running campaign. Nice. You and a friend? What?
I keep talking to you.
Okay, well, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to my stream.
Oh, so sorry. Bye.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Uh-huh. Uh-uh. Ooh, I don't think you're right.
You saying something?
Why don't you go ahead and play back your video and you'll see what I said.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think you should be talking to me like that?
Yeah, I do.
That's rude.
That's fine.
Brought back memories? Yes. I wanted to play through the Gears franchise with my friend, but we were playing, what is it? Judgment? The one with Baird as the main character, and Kilo Squad, and then Xbox hit him with some weird thing where, like, it wouldn't let him play Xbox games anymore. It was weird. Baird, yeah, Judgment it is. Is that the one, the worst one in your opinion, or nah? I think 4 is the worst one for me. 4 has got to be the worst. In terms of story mode, like, Gears of War 4's story just isn't that good. And then all the fights are really just horde mode. You know, it's just a campaign centered around horde mode. And it wasn't very good. It got really tedious. I didn't enjoy it. Judgment wasn't exactly the best mechanics, but it was still good. Is that Marcus' son one? Yeah, that's the first one with Marcus's son. Judgment isn't the best either, but it's definitely not the worst. Honestly, I'd say it's probably goes 4, then probably Judgment, and then Tactics, and then I really like 5, but I guess 5, and then 1, and then probably 2, and then 3 as the best. 2 and 3 are right next to each other, so they're interchangeable. I never finished it. I like 2. 2 is good. 2's got a really good story. I love, like, some of the things in there, like going underground and all the fights, and Ben Carmine was cool. And I love the setting. And 3 just had so many amazing things. I love the DLC story mode with Zeta Squad. That was incredible. It was just, I don't know. I actually don't really have any issues with 3. That's why it's at the top. Grumpy pants. Oh, my legs. Oh my gosh, why is there a wet thing on the floor? Oh. Oh. Good night. Love you. Love you. Have a good day.
I found 20, 19, 18. 18.
18.
Internships.
I'll be streaming for a little bit longer.
When they see you with their harder.
Alright. Thank you. Love you.
Do you ever take your vitamins?
Oh my goodness.
Take them now.
We'll see.
Take your vitamins.
Did you take yours?
Take your vitamins.
Go take your vitamins.
I can't. I have to eat it with a meal.
That's convenient.
I know it's convenient. I know. So crazy. Oh no. Can I have your card tomorrow? Yes? Hey. Hey.
Stop.
Oh,
Dang it. What?
what's wrong?
This is a timing thing, and I gotta focus.
Oh,
What?
never mind that.
No, what?
Look at my feet.
Damn it. I just missed all 4 of those.
Seriously?
Yes. Alright, there we go. And then we're gonna get this. I'm about to pass out, brother. It's been a good stream, man. Hope to catch another time. Good luck on the hunts. Take it easy. Hey, you take it easy too, Uchiha. It's been a lot of fun chatting with you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good night. I'll probably be back tomorrow, so hopefully I see you tomorrow. Peace, peace. What are some of your recent purchases? Are you talking in general, or are you talking like for Pokemon? Or gaming? games. I just bought a new GameCube. I bought a link cable for my Game Boys. I bought that Ruby copy to try and have another Pokemon Ruby, but now it looks like I'm gonna turn around and try and sell it just to get rid of it. No, the actual cartridge itself seems to be messed up. Probably. Well, no, because I didn't know it was broken until after I had accepted it. No, because I accepted it.
What?
What else have I bought? That's it in recent times, really. Just buying the link cables, really, and the new GameCube, and that Ruby copy. Before that, I had bought a white 2 copy. That was a pretty penny. I'm not gonna buy any more Gen 5 games, to be honest. And that pretty much wraps it up. I might keep an eye out. I mean, I keep eyes out for Emerald, see if I can find any copies that are $100 or less to snag. And then I'm thinking about buying some more Pokemon Ruby copies, maybe to expand how many games hunt for Wailord. I definitely need to buy a couple more GBA players for my GameCubes, especially since that one freezes all the time. And then pretty soon I need to buy a Japanese GameCube, a Japanese GBA player, and a Japanese Coliseum, so I can do some of the special e-reader hunts on there. Oh, I bought an e-reader and some e-reader cards too. That's pretty much it. The e-reader cards are stupid difficult to find though. Like, I only found one listing and they were already sold, and it was like $200. So I think now I'm just gonna see if I can try and find the codes online and make my own. Just print out my own copy. What about you, Andre? Have you bought anything recently? At least we're seeing a lot of Feebas now. It's just a shame that none of them are purple.
Adobe Photoshop Lightroom makes it easy to edit your favorite travel photos, no matter where you are. Brighten skies and remove distractions while you're on the go. And never miss a creative moment. Try Lightroom today.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on
Alright everybody, we're gonna go ahead and end stream here. That is, it's like 1:30 a.m. We hit 5,600 encounters on Feebas. We hit over 4,400 on Wailord. We'll be back tomorrow for more shiny hunting. We'll probably do some Snivy on this side and we'll do some Wailord on this side. We'll see how I'm feeling. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been a great stream. I hope you have a wonderful night. See y'all tomorrow.